Hey, I'm Josh, a gladiator fighting the diseases of addiction. See, I don't even know if that is a strong one either. But I am Josh. I'm the founder of the accountability group, and I'm trying to figure out a different way to introduce myself since words have power. But we are all fighting the disease or diseases of addiction. In my case, it's diseases plural because I don't just suffer from multiple addictions, but I also suffer from multiple health issues, which is why I had to wait until I felt like I was on stable ground and could actually start up the accountability group. I've had this idea for a while, but let's just say I've been going through the ringer for a long time, so I needed to make sure I had time before I could even begin to do this. So with that, again, I'm Josh, the founder of the accountability group, and I am Josh, and I am fighting the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today I'm just going to be sharing my experience, strength, and hope from Just for Today, and kind of giving you my experience, strength, and hope, and then probably rambling on for a little bit longer, but I'll try and keep it as succinct as possible. So July 21st, surrender is for everyone. If after a period of time we find ourselves in trouble with recovery, we have probably stopped doing one or more of the things that helped us in the early stages of our recovery. Basic text, page 95. Surrender is just for newcomers, right? Wrong. After we've been around a while, some of us succumb to a condition particular to old timers. We think we know something about recovery, about God, about NA, about ourselves, and we do. The problem is we think we know enough. And we think that merely knowing enough is enough. But it's what we learn and what we do after we think we know it all that really makes the difference. Conceit and complacency can land us in deep trouble. When we find that applying the principles on our own power just isn't working, we can practice what worked for us in the beginning, surrender. When we find we are still powerless, our lives again unmanageable, we need to seek the care of a power greater than ourselves. And when we discover that self-therapy isn't so therapeutic after all, we need to take advantage of the therapeutic value of one addict helping another. Just for today, I need guidance, support, and a power beyond my own. I will go to a meeting, reach out to a newcomer, call my sponsor, pray to my higher power. I will do something that says, I surrender. If you've watched some of these videos before, you've probably heard me bring up one of these old timers, but one of his phrases is that he always used to tell me is, Josh, you need to surrender to win. Because coming from a military family, like, surrender was not my vocabulary. Like, you didn't give up. Like, you went around, you went over, you went under, or you went through, but you figured out a way to win. Like, you fall down 7 times, you get back up and dust yourself off 7 times, and then you go and be successful at 8th. Like, that's just how it was. That's just that's that. So that was a very tough one for me. Surrender, I'll be honest, that was a tough one for me. But in the morning these days, I mean, I surrender a lot throughout the day. I'll find myself saying a serenity prayer a lot throughout the day, just for me personally. I know I'm crossing things, crossing fellowships here, so sorry about that. Let me get back on track. So my experience, it was bad. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. My strength is that surrender is a valuable aspect. Not only does it teach humility, but it also gives you a great deal of appreciation for the little things in the world, the things that you're grateful for. Like, I was really grateful for the fact that I had a roof over my head, that I had warm running water, that I was able to brush my teeth, that I'm even able to make this video and talk to all of you, even if it's all of one viewer, because that may be the case, I have no idea. And that I'm able to share my experience, strength, and hope, and hopefully be of some service to someone. I don't know if I am. I don't know if this helps anyone. I'm not sure. So those are just a few of the things that I realized that surrender has allowed me to do. So I hope for you that, even as difficult as it may feel, as it may sound, like whether it's physical, psychological, spiritual, emotional, whatever the case may be, surrendering to understand how to effectively navigate and work a program is helpful. And I'm starting to learn that in therapy as well. Surrendering to my emotions, to understand them so that I can live a healthier and happier life, has been a big breakthrough the past year and a half, just with my psychiatrist, and the past year with my therapist, and then I guess 5 years ago with my doctor, when this all started. So I don't know, it was kind of it was gradual, let's just put it that way, for me to eventually surrender on a daily basis. I surrendered eventually, but surrendering on a daily basis was a tough one. But today, there's so much bigger than me, and in all honesty, I just want to stay sober today for these 24 hours. I just want to be a good son and a good friend, and I want to go about my day and not use and not bother anybody, and just kind of keep it moving. So my hope for all of you, or just you who are watching this, that you are able to surrender to win, and you find your own path and road to recovery, and you become a warrior fighting the diseases of addiction and mental health. So again, I am Josh from the Accountability Group, and I am also Josh, a warrior fighting the diseases of addiction and mental health. So with that, I hope that you stay safe, stay strong, and stay sober.